Boeing has scored another order for its upcoming long-haul jet, the 777X. The deal coming from Hong Kong-based Cathay Pacific involves a commitment for a further 14 of the 777-9s specifically. The 777-9 currently leads in terms of popularity among the two available 777X jets by quite a significant margin. If you're looking at the smaller 777-8 model, it's struggled to attract a lot of interest. By signing the contracts with Boeing, Cathay Pacific has also now become the largest customer of the 777X in the Asia-Pacific region and symbolises their vote of confidence in the upcoming long-haul jet and the capabilities it will be able to offer them once delivered. Cathay's order book for the largest twin-engine airplane in the world sits at 35, with the plane able to reduce emissions by 20% and also noise by 40% for the planes it will go on to replace. It's expected to really become the flagship product for the airline moving forward. The carrier is really purchasing additional 777X jets in a bid to not just renew the existing fleet, which will need replacing, don't get me wrong, but also to grow what they describe themselves as a vibrant company. Emerging from the COVID-19 pandemic in a bruised and beaten manner, Cathay Pacific has really had an uphill battle to not just rebuild its financial position, but also its broader operations, and this includes its long-haul international network. After several years of watching from afar and putting in the work to bring back its rich history to more markets, it now finds itself in a position of renewed confidence about meeting demand in the future and connecting its Hong Kong hub. Operating with the 777 family for over 30 years, Cathay Pacific knows what this aircraft series is all about, and adding the latest 777-9 model, it's just the most logical step in evolving its day-to-day flying. And now for some updates on the 777X while I still have you, if you're after a little bit of a refresher. What's been happening in the last few months? Well, one thing we can definitely still say is that Boeing will not be certifying the 777X this year. You may recall at the end of 2024, it did push back the approval date estimation to 2026. And as a result, if all current certification timeframes stay true and don't balloon out like they've done in the past, they would be on track to get this approval next year and hopefully a first delivery as well, that same timeframe. Following early deliveries to some of those customers, there will be a fundamental period of crew familiarization. Therefore, you have many airlines such as Emirates, ANA, and even Cathay Pacific expecting the jet to enter scheduled passenger operations in 2027. Some of these airlines are even preparing for 2028 in a more worst-case scenario. Despite this, in recent times, positive steps have certainly been made to get the jet certified. The first positive steps in quite some time. The aircraft recently received the all clear from the Federal Aviation Administration to begin with system demonstrations, which includes more flying and more importantly represents the fourth of 5 reported certification phases. Unfortunately, no aircraft program, as I'm sure you know, is guaranteed a smooth entry into the commercial aviation industry. However, given the events of the last 5+ years, the 777X has been probably more so a casualty of all of this. Once, however, the 777X is finally certified, it'll be a great step in the right direction for this business to overcome some of the many challenges that have really been hovering above it, allowing it to move forward in a more positive manner. Something I think we've all longed for. Let me know your thoughts on Cathay Pacific dipping in for more of the 777X jets. Thanks for watching, take care, be safe, and I'll see you tomorrow for your next industry recap.
And we'll fly.